All right, Kari, now let's just say not in the office, you might meet them for the first time. If you're meeting somebody somewhere that wants to buy a house and you're having a conversation with them and they're obviously interested, what are the essential things that you need to get out of that conversation to where you can effectively help somebody?
If I'm initially meeting them and I want to make sure that I have everything I need to move forward with them, I would, obviously the basics. I'm going to need their name, address, phone number. And I say address because we do mail things. So name, address, phone number, email. I'm going to need those items. The next thing though is I need to know, again, when do they want to move? And when they say when, I mean, there's a lot of questions that why do they want to move at that time? Because it could be that their lease isn't over, or they don't understand there's not a payment for 30 days, that kind of thing. I'd like to know who's moving, basically, is it husband and wife, or, why are we moving, so I can understand that too, and what are we looking for? I need to know all of those items, and I also would like to know if they've even started their pre-approval process. That's a big one. I mean, can they be approved? Are they a student? They have to do a different loan program, or they're starting a job. I mean, these are things that some people don't think of and don't understand, but you want to make sure that moving forward, for example, if the house they would love shows up tomorrow, can they move forward tomorrow? Or, like I said before, if their lease isn't over until, say, July, and it's only May or it's April, when's the appropriate time to really start looking so that they're not disappointed either? So those are the must-haves for me that I'd have to have.
Let me add one more question to that. Now let's just say, you and I both have experienced this, where somebody calls you and says, Kari, I'm ready to buy a house when I find the perfect one. It can be at any time. When I find the right house, I'll move. Is that a serious buyer for you, or what would you do in a case like that?
It's funny, 9 times out of 10 when somebody says that to me, it's just because they don't want me to push them. So I take that pressure off of them and I just let them know whenever we find it, we find it. It's kind of funny, they usually find it in 30 days, just to be honest. They just don't want to be pushed. Now, on the flip side of it, if they really, and you have listened to them, and they really have a small window of this kind of house they're looking for, then you have to set a different expectation for them. You're setting them up on that search and letting them know that, when you see it, please contact me. If I see it, I'm going to contact you. But we both have understandings that this house is not going to show up every other day. So we have to just maintain the relationship. And believe it or not, sometimes they do take a year. I had one take 5 years. But I had lunch with her like once a year. We always talked, or we emailed, and we wished each other a happy holiday. And when the time came, she ended up finding that dream house and selling her house, but I enjoyed her company in the meantime.
So you're saying, like, if somebody gives you a time frame, let's say any time from now till next summer, what does that mean to you?
It just means a relationship to me. Our business isn't just about selling houses, it's really about the relationships. So if you're so focused on just selling this one house to this one person, you're not helping that much. Or you're not helping yourself that much either. I hope you enjoy your life enough to build a relationship with somebody that, if you really think about it and start to care about these people and put them into your database and you send them cards, invite them places, and spend quality time with them, they will probably refer you as well. So don't just think about one deal, it's about everything else.
Awesome. Thanks, Kari.
You're welcome.